And we're live. Hey there, Brandling. You got here quick.
Wow.
Welcome to stream, man.
Always.
Nah, Brandling is on time as always. He's not here all the time. He's newer to the stream. I stole him from Recluse. Him or her.
It's most of your viewers.
Also, hey there, Regret. Thanks for the bid off the bat.
I'll bid your bet.
I'm not okay with that.
Hey, well.
So to anybody who has been here for previous podcasts, you probably know that the banner thing down there was broken. It would cut off constantly. I fixed it. I had to use an outside program, but now it actually displays all of the text things it's supposed to display. So that's going to work, right? On top of that, now I have the green screen and I have this awesome background around me. Fun fact. When you're porting backgrounds, specifically backgrounds that run off of 4K videos, over to Streamlabs trying to test which one's going to look good, don't drag 6 of them at one time because you don't realize that you're highlighting 6 of them. Because your whole computer's going to crash. Yeah, that happened earlier today, Costello.
Yeah, I didn't have any intentions to do that, but now that you worried me about it, thank you.
I didn't have any intentions of it either, but then it just happened.
Well, I guess we all make mistakes. Hold on, I have to do a thing.
All right.
Alexa, do aliens exist? I don't think they exist.
She just got quiet.
Let's try it again. Hold on. Alexa, do aliens exist? Alright, then shut the fuck up.
Brandley, that's pretty cool. I still don't have a Switch, so I can't play Let's Go. We have a few interesting things to talk about today, including one announcement here near the end of the stream. It's a sort of announcement. It's nothing confirmed. But yeah.
Okay.
You also might notice that it's quieter. Cause it's just me and Costello today.
Yeah, we're not. We just so happen to be on the worst side of things because everyone picked today to be the day they don't want to work.
So Perk Hayes, who is officially now part of the Nutbox podcast,
you guys can celebrate that. Here, hold on, let me get my thing out.
Oh my god!
Yay!
He's sick right now. Yoshi has very important prior obligations, right?
They include Minecraft.
He's playing Minecraft. And
we're currently raising funds for Ellie's new PC, so that's still a problem.
She's gonna be away for a little bit. Fuck, every time I hear Alexa, I turn my head because my name is really close to Alexa. Oh, regret.
Hey, Alex, do aliens exist?
I don't think it's Alex, but it might be.
Alexios. Ew, he's the worst one.
Alexios is okay. It's just the voice actor.
Yeah, it's really bad.
It's nowhere near on par with Cassandra.
Cassandra's is so much better. Even then, it's still awkward delivery. No
Alexios is close. Is it Alexandra? Time to celebrate with the Hydras. Do what, Mike? All right.
But either way, the line delivery in Odyssey is it's got the same awkward line delivery that Mass Effect has because it's like a stopped sentence and then it continues. It's just there's no flow to the conversations because you got to pick your fucking option and then by the time you deliver it, it's very awkward. And that happens with a lot of games like that.
Yeah, it's not that bad though. I mean, compared, it's not awful. Mike, when you said the Hydra, I forgot what you meant by that.
Hail Hydra.
Oh my god, Brandon. That's fucked. Alexa got named after a fucking hockey player. Oh my god. Yeah, that... It's not the worst thing to be named after. I mean, I'm named after a dead child in a book.
I'm named after a racing car.
My parents had a new kid and decided, hey, I read this book recently. There was a kid named Nathaniel and he died. Let's name him that.
Well,
they wanted me to die.
That's just how it goes, Nathan. That's just how it goes.
So you ready for the first one? Ready to talk about Blizzard?
I mean, I guess.
Okay, regret. It actually gets worse because the baby was actually a ghost, and it was like haunting the family.
Dude, that's sick. Just kind of like how you're haunting my life with this fucking thing we're doing right
Yeah.
now.
Whoa. I got an. Whoa. What?
You got an error 52 or 520. Sorry. So what did you do to your? What did you do?
Why is it trying to take me? It's not taking me to the right link.
What did you do?
Let me click on this one. Yeah, gamerant.com/Activision job cut 2019 / it's down. I think GameRant is just down.
Let me check Game Rant.
First article.
Okay, I'm on Game Rant.
Oh, Mike, that's your middle name.
Let me check the
Damn,
what is it? Blizzard got the
it knows what you're trying to do.
Yeah, no, it's just your link that's fucked up.
Well, I tried the link above it.
No, because I'm on Game Rant right now, and then I tried the link and it doesn't work.
Okay, so it's that article that's fucked up?
Yeah, it might be. What is it's Activision, so
Yeah, good point. Blizzard probably
no search results.
All right, I'm just gonna pull up the first article because it's either way it should have what we're talking about here. As long as it's not an older one. Yeah, it's posted 3 years ago. It's good. Mike, you sent me a bad link. Okay, actually, it worked earlier today.
No, it works.
It works now.
Well, the one he sent a new one that'll work.
Is that not the one that he sent earlier?
Activision Blizzard employees brace for massive layoffs.
Sorry, guys, we're having some technical complications right now.
We're getting a really good vibe off of this start.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're just gonna use this website now.
Kotaku, my trusted site.
So, like it's saying, they're having a lot of issues with sales as of late. You can probably guess why. They had Diablo Immortal and that whole fucking failure. They're having major issues with keeping the Overwatch community happy. They're not really keeping them as engaged as they did before.
Yeah, I haven't played Overwatch in 3 weeks.
Yeah. On top of that, though, they also just split with Bungie, which definitely doesn't help stocks, and it doesn't help people, want to hop on the Blizzard train. And as of right now, a lot of things are coming. Well, a lot of different game launchers are being scrutinized. They're kind of under watch now that Epic's trying to fight Steam, so all of them are being eyed. And when they're seeing all the things that Blizzard doesn't offer, I think less people are going to the Blizzard app.
Fair enough, too. It's about time.
Yeah, Mike, it worked just a little bit ago. So yeah, their shares just now dropped another 2.5%, which isn't the most it's dropped, believe me. So they're talking about laying people off literally this Thursday or Friday. The layoffs, which could include in the number of hundreds, are a part of reconstructing aimed at centralizing functions and boosting profit, said one of the people, who asked not to be identified because the changes haven't been announced. Activision employed 9,800 people at the end of 2017. So at least they have a lot. They're making a lot of jobs, but fuck, man.
I mean, you can go the route and say, "Hey, at least they're making a lot of jobs," but they're also losing even more.
Oh yeah.
So you can't,
But people are expecting it to decline another 2%, which of course is still not good. But yeah, we don't know yet. It's all rumor right now. We've apparently had 1 or 2 people from, the inside come out and say yes, this is happening. But even then, it's still not official yet. But that kind of shows what's happening to Activision Blizzard. I mean, I'm sorry, I loved Overwatch when it came out. I love Diablo. But they've just fucked up way too much as of late.
As usual.
Yeah,
I mean, it's Activision.
They
go in and they fuck
but
things around.
Blizzard's side of things was not as bad as it was.
Yeah, that's obvious, but
I mean, Overwatch is 2 or 3 years old.
Blizzard's still kind of their own thing, even though they're still a part of Activision. They still seem to have their own autonomy.
Yeah, they need to split.
They do need to split. Once they can, just they need to. Everybody needs to take into account, or I guess follow Bungie's footsteps and stay away from Activision because they've been gobbling up people just like EA did and spitting them out for their profits.
So yeah, a share in Activision Blizzard is sitting at $43.41. Then you look at Netflix, and they're at $347. Just as a comparison, EA is at almost double at 97. That's over double. At $97.60, and even Take Two Interactive, a company that most people seem to hate, is at $97.14. They're like a smaller EA. Probably not as bad, but even then, Blizzard is beneath all of them. It's just bad, man. They've dropped a lot more than just 2%, but that was just the recent drop. I don't know, man. It's not looking good. They had just recently given their new CFO $15 million signing bonus. Yeah. You know they also get rid of their old Yeah, because why do they fire their old CFO? We talked about it a little bit last time.
Didn't they just not want him anymore?
I don't even know. All I remember is that he got fired, and his severance package was like a ridiculous amount of money, and he only worked there for like he had worked there for less than a year, and then he went to sign on to a new company right away.
Wasn't it Netflix that he signed up with?
Actually, it was Netflix, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't here then, and I'm intrigued. Yeah, yeah, their old CFO got fired. They were claiming it like a sales issue. I don't know. He was talking with Netflix about a potential job with them, and they let him go. Okay. Well, I mean, it's really not super surprising. Blizzard's just falling apart, man. They don't have much longer to pick it up before they become the next EA. They're not there yet.
That's what I'm telling you, man. It's every time, man. They just people keep losing their touch on the reality of what fans want, and then they end up falling apart for it. And then they ask, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Yeah, they're not at that low yet. They're not at EA level yet.
They've got promise to pick it back up, but if they don't do anything soon, it's not gonna happen at all.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on to an even better subject.
Dude, like, okay, so PAX happened recently. I think you're aware. When
Yeah.
I say recently, you know what I mean. But I just scrolling through because I saw an article about their cosplays. I'm scrolling through them, saying, "Well, these are like really fucking good." Some guy is as a Dallas Fuel Reapers cosplay.
Oh yeah.
Or not Dallas Fuel. Houston Outlaws Reaper cosplay, and he also dressed up his dog.
Oh.
It's fucking adorable.
Jesus
Let me see if I can
Christ.
send you the. I want to see because it's so cute.
Yeah, send it to me in the Discord so I can pull it up.
Reaper.
I have my own cute dog pulled up right now.
Outlaws. Yeah, yeah, your communist dog.
Dude, it is the best dog.
There's a Liu Kang shit. This guy's actually pretty good. Liu Kang. There's a graffiti tracer, which is actually probably the best that I've seen because that's a really good graffiti tracer. It looks
Hail the
near
dog.
identical.
Where did you send it at?
Sending it into weekly or not weekly. What is our chat name again?
Retard Gang?
Yeah, Retard Gang. I got it. There's also a Brigida one, but that one's just for me.
Of course.
All right, what's my file name?
See, I'm not huge on the whole cosplay thing. Well, when people do it really well, it is cool. I feel like
the Brigida one is really good. The Tracer one's really good. The Reaper one's all right.
99% of people just kind of slap some shit on and be like, "Yeah, there's cosplay."
Those are the fake cosplayers. Those are stupid people.
So
I mean, I'm all for it, but don't call it a cosplay when it's not a cosplay.
That Reaper is pretty cool.
Yeah, isn't it cool?
The hood's a little.
Yeah, the hood and the cape are not.
Yeah, I think he just had a tarp and he cut it up. You know.
It seems simple, but the dog is what I wanted to show off.
That doesn't look like a super high budget one either.
Yeah, but the Tracer one seems like professionally done.
Yeah, here's the Tracer. Oh my god, yeah.
Right? Yeah.
The Get Tracer one is good.
That's fucking good.
Yeah.
There's Mega Man stuff. There's Liu Kang, but it's just a dude without a shirt.
How long do you think it took to get their hair to go just like that?
They probably used like 10 buckets of hair dye or something.
Back on
hair dye, but hairspray and shit.
Back when I worked in retail, we sold this stuff that was made to turn your hair into concrete. Like it was I don't remember what it was called, but it was literally like concrete hair gel.
Damn,
Well,
dude.
it was like a paste. Yeah, like when you use that, the goal was to keep your hair as a solid mass.
Yeah, I
Uh,
wouldn't. I like the way my hair is. I like the way it flows, so I don't want to staple it to my head forever.
yeah. Speaking of which, I got a haircut. It makes me happy because it's like, if you guys don't know, because my hair's usually either up or in a hat. When I would like take a shower, or like I'm at the house or whatever, and my hair just kind of went down, it was going like to my eyes. Uh, I hate having long hair, so yeah, I cut it all off.
My only problem with some cosplay is that a lot of it seems like there are people who just do it so they could show off how good they look. And I'm fine with people showing off their attractive features and, it's sexy cosplay. It's cool and all. But, like, if you're going to do a cosplay and it's for a certain character that's not normally, like, super sexy or meant to be sexualized, why are you going to do it anyway?
Yeah,
Because there's so many, like, good-looking cosplays that get ruined because they're trying to show off how sexy they look.
you also shouldn't like do cosplay as someone who you don't fit the body type.
That's also another one.
I'll put it this way: if you are super skinny, don't try to be someone who's super fat. If you're super fat, don't try to be someone who's super skinny. It doesn't work. It just looks bad. Polyurethane spray. Like,
I spelled that wrong, but you get the point.
here, let's look at bad cosplay real quick.
Yeah, okay.
Like this. This is a perfect example right here. This man might make an okay Sailor Moon, but he's not a perfect Sailor Moon.
I think the reason they do that is a joke at that point.
Oh yeah, at that point, yes. But like, if you don't, oh my god, if you don't fit the body type for a costume, don't try it.
Yeah, here we go. There's a Fate Grand Order one where it's Frankenstein.
Sailor Moon Man is my new hero. Oh my god, look at this.
The original Frankenstein and Fate Grand Order.
What I click on? Pinterest?
Show
No one uses Pinterest.
Was sexualized, but this cosplay didn't take it that far, and I like it. Oh my god, there's a dude KDA from League of Legends.
Oh, that makes me happy.
There's a lot of fucking pictures here that people have.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
This dude tried to cosplay as Jinx from League, and he put, I think he put fake abs on, and he also has band-aids over his nips.
Like, I'm still not into this whole thing. Oh my god, look at Ryuk. What the fuck did they do to my boy?
What'd they do to Ryuk?
They fucked him. They fucked him with
the
sock.
Thanks. Bad cosplay, thanks, Mike. Check that out.
I just don't like, Oh my god, Mike. Yep, Mike found the worst cosplay. The official Fallout 76 jackets. God, no, I'm not into the whole cosplay thing to begin with, but like, if you're gonna do it, just do it right.
I love the shit that they do because I think it's really interesting. Like, did you see before Moira even came out? Right when she came out, people did cosplay at one of the cons, and it looked really fucking good.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a few really good ones. I saw Aelia the Huntress from Skyrim, like a week back, and it was really it was fucking detailed. Like,
I like cosplay for that reason because it's taking something fake and making it real. I think it's fucking awesome.
Yeah. But then in this case, you're taking
it's like a skin tight suit for Zero Suit Samus, where you just buy a skin tight suit, put it on, and then you're done, because then it's just lazy.
Well, see, in this case, you're taking something fake and making something fake.
That's true.
Thanks, Bethesda. Alright, let's move on to cheaters.
Sure.
Where's the thing? I'm on the wrong page, that's why. So, I can't remember if we've talked about this in the past or not, but if you guys don't know, if you're making cheats for a game, especially an online game, the worst thing you can do is monetize it. If you're making ad revenue, that's one thing. If you're selling it, that's a whole different case. Even ad revenue, they can take you to court over. But
really?
This, yes. Because you're still making money off of a mod for a game that is not supposed to be modded using their intellectual property.
Yeah, that's fair.
and disrupting their own in-game ecosystem. So, ironically, Florida man Johnny Perez, creator of Grand Theft Auto Online cheat program Elusive, has been found guilty by default at a district court in New York of copyright infringement and has been penalized with both fine and legal cost. So basically, this dude made this program for Grand Theft Auto 5 called Elusive. It'll let you cheat. You can get money. You can be invincible. Whatever the fuck you want. It's just what do they call those? What do they call those the fucking programs? I can't remember the name.
You're asking the wrong person.
I've used a couple in the past. It looks like a blue top aluminum foil tape to it. Yes, it is Brainling. That's exactly what they're selling. Of course, he's Florida man.
Oh, sweet. Now I can do it.
Florida best country.
Florida is my favorite country. That is true.
Anyways, dude was selling these, was selling this program. A trainer. They call them trainers. It lets you just modify the game's code. You're not really, like, adding anything or removing anything from the game. You're just changing code as if you were using Cheat Engine. Costello.
I have one too.
One of these comment online. Well, Brandley, that's the thing. Like, people use all of these things online. You get caught, you get banned, and it's easy to get caught. Even with the money hacks, you get caught. Well, Take-Two, the publishers of the game, were not very happy about it, and they took the guy to court. Sort of. They didn't go to court right away. They weren't complete assholes. They ordered him to cease the sale as he was charging for it.
Very usual for Rockstar or Take-Two.
For Take-Two, yes. To be nice and be like, hey, can you stop? So they told him, hey, stop selling it. So he actually did. But they were trying to contact him further. Trying to figure out how much he actually made off of selling the cheats, and if they could possibly settle out of court if he was actually making significant money off of it. He didn't respond. He just ignored all of their, every email, whatever.
Fair.
So they took him to court because that was kind of their only option at that point. Well, like it says here, he didn't show up. He just said, fuck it. Like, they can't charge me if I just don't show up to court.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, so instead, the court defaulted to Take-Two's side.
Isn't that how Dog the Bounty Hunter goes after you when you miss a court date? And he's like, yo, now I get to hunt you down or whatever.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, so now he's going to be getting what do they call it? He's going to be getting served for the amount. If he doesn't pay it, he can lead to jail time, stuff like that. Which is great. So he owes them $150,000 in damages. Now let's say he were to have lost the court case anyways. If he would have showed up, not only would he not have to pay the full $70,000 in legal fees, on top of the $150,000. So he owes over $220,000.
That's a lot of fucking money,
no,
to be honest.
He would have to pay legal fees, not $70,000 worth, more than likely. But if he would have showed up, not only would he have the chance of winning, by not showing up, the judge has no choice. It defaults to Take-Two. But by not showing up at all, he could have still lost, but owed less money. But now he owes the full amount that Take-Two decided that he owed.
This seems like a metaphor for running away from your problems, and you shouldn't do it.
Yes, that's exactly what this is. I'm doubting this dude made $220,000 off of a fucking trainer for Grand Theft Auto 5.
How much was that? Was a copy of the...
I don't know. I actually tried to look it up, and I couldn't find it.
Awesome, great. We're informed.
Yeah. Florida Chads are smartest. Yeah. If someone can possibly find the price, good. I couldn't. I didn't search for long. I was going through a lot of articles. So no, he did not make $220,000 off of it. There's no way in hell. And this dude's fucked. I mean, I feel kind of bad for him because, like, in one regard, like, he didn't do anything super, super bad. Because if he released it for free, it would have done even more damage to their game. Because more people would get their hands on it. Because I'm not going to buy something from a hacker, I'll put it that way. But, so that not only would it be more widespread, if he didn't charge for it. Um, it if he didn't, he wouldn't have been able to be taken to court. Just plain and simple. But at the same time, he was dumb for doing it. Like, it's a really dumb idea. All he had to do was Google search, something about modifying online games, and he would have known, hey, this is illegal as fuck. I don't know, people are dumb.
That's usually how it runs, man.
Yeah.
People do stupid shit. Whenever, like, it takes smart choices and dumb luck, as someone very intelligent, more intelligent than I, has said once or twice. And this man obviously made dumb choices and smart luck.
Well, I would call it dumb and dumb.
Well, you might be there too, but yeah, I mean, you get money off what he's doing, so there's the I guess that classifies as smart luck or a dumb choice. And then you decide not to show up for your court date because you think you'll get out of it, and then there's it's the dumb choice.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, the only thing I have to say is it's from Florida. Expect anything.
That's fair.
Moving on.
It feels like a whole different breed in Florida. Like, you're a completely different
Oh, yeah.
species. You're not even human.
Like, when I was in Orlando, like, it didn't feel like I was on Earth. I don't know, man. But let's move on. Let's talk about Disney for a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, can we talk real quick? Because I forgot. You're a meme.
I don't do memes.
You don't meme?
No.
You're not a meme star?
No. Never.
You hear about the boxer that died?
Most of us have been sworn to secrecy. Do what?
Boxer died. The guy who did the
Yeah.
really strange crying.
Yeah. I think everybody knows that thanks to PewDiePie.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man. It's a sad day when someone who's so famous in the meme industry just passes.
Yeah. That was a great meme.
That was another one. That was a great meme for a long while. Rip in peace, my guy.
Yeah.
He was a good boxer too.
uh,
I don't actually know that. I never watched any of it.
If you guys don't know, it was the best cry ever. Just look it up, you'll find it, or just watch PewDiePie's newest video.
Yeah, or if you were here in 2012 when Ray William Johnson was a thing.
Oh God, no!
You'd know about it.
Don't bring up that midget.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking.
Oh yeah.
Small,
I need to fix something, but it's gonna take some time, so I don't bother with it yet. See my camera box here? If I just go up, and I'm outside the box frame. Yeah, I kind of need to fix that. But this whole green screen thing is still in the process, so it'll all change. I'm not gonna make I'm not put a lot of effort into these changes when I'm still waiting for certain things to show up, like an actual stand for the green screen. I'm just gonna kind of make it work.
Sweet deal.
So Disney.
Oh, we're talking about Disney, huh?
We are. So this title should just tell you. Surprisingly, Disney is happy with EA's Star Wars games.
Yeah, I mean, you can act surprised all you want, but it's Disney.
I'm sorry, I'm allowed to be surprised. Like, I didn't think anybody was happy with EA's Star Wars games, including EA.
Okay, EA, really? You're surprised with that? EA hasn't been in touch with the community since 2010.
I think that's aiming a little too far. I think we're talking like 2000.
Right. Probably. Ever since they started monetizing soccer.
There's not really a whole lot to say on this one, really.
Other than the fact that it's been 10 years they've had a contract with Star Wars and they made, 2 games?
Yeah. It's a 10-year contract.
That did not sell well. That had so much controversy around them when they were released. Well, at least the second one did. The first one was bad, but people just said it sucked. And all things considered, it does. Like, I owned it day release, and I played it, and I was like, wow, this is pretty, but holy shit, am I bored.
Yeah, like, that's the big thing with the Battlefront games, is they looked really fucking good. And you can tell that's where all the budget went. Like,
The budget went towards making sure they got Luke Skywalker to look like Luke Skywalker's doll.
I'll put it this way: I love the old Battlefront games, and I wanted to get Battlefront when I first saw like, the trailer for it. But then I heard it was EA, and I was like, I'm gonna wait for release.
Yeah.
Then then it released,
But it
and
was also Dice. That's what had me on it at first, because Dice makes Battlefield, and I liked Battlefield.
yeah,
So I was like, oh, sweet. It's just this, but with the Star Wars skin. That sounds like tons of fun. And I can jetpack around. You're selling me on this. Oh, and spaceships? Yo, the fuck? Why is people not celebrating this shit? In releases, didn't they also have a video showing off a spaceship going from the ground into space and transitioning just like that? I
maybe.
remember there being a YouTube video like that, and then it turns out that you can't actually do that.
Yeah, a lot of the things they showed off you can't actually do.
It's, but I mean, yeah, I guess I was a little surprised, but then I remembered it's Disney. They don't need the money very much.
Yeah,
It's
but
just, it's like a side project. It's like, hey, can we do this? I mean,
yeah.
Disney Infinity was something they made, and that actually was enjoyable for the most part.
So the article doesn't really even say much on it because there isn't much to say.
Yeah, all it
Disney
really says is
Disney is
they're
just
not doing
making
well.
a bad PR thing. They should have never said whether or not they like the EA's Star Wars games. If they said that they don't like it,
Any-
it makes it look bad on them. If they say they do
Yeah,
like it, it looks bad on them.
I mean, I would prefer that they said they don't like it, because then that'd be like, oh, so I guess they're getting rid of it. Good, that's what we want. But they're saying they're fine with the way they're treating their
Well,
customers, especially when they had to actually go to their headquarters and kick the shit out of each and every one of them to get them to cut the shit, and they're still happy with it. It's
yeah.
a little.
Even then, like fucking the CEO, the dude who's in charge of making the Star Wars games said, "I don't like making these. This was a bad contract."
That's that's entirely true.
Like the dude who is making the games says fuck these games. Like
He doesn't. That's
Disney,
like, okay.
Disney. Come on.
You. Why did he sign up for the contract? No, he joined after the contract, right? Like, this
Yes.
is the guy that joined after the contract.
Him and
So
the
then,
CFO had made the CEO and the CFO had made the contract. Then a month later they both were either quit or fired.
I think they were fired.
Yeah, and then this dude took over along with the new CFO.
Yeah, I can see why they're not doing well. That's why they're not doing well, though, because when you get put into a situation where you're forced to make these games because you're under contract, and you really actually have no care at all to make a Star Wars game based off of Battlefield. I can see why they're not putting all their effort into it, because not even the guy in charge of the project is giving a shit.
Yeah.
So I can't really. I mean, I'm gonna blame them, obviously, but I can't really blame them too harshly for not making outstanding games when even the project head is like, yeah, whatever, fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't want to be doing this. Can we just get this contract over with? Let's just chill out our games and then work on something that I actually care about. Which, is fair, I guess, but that's not how business works.
I mean, in the past though, you can't tell me that like even today, like most video game titles end up being awful. So this is kind of just on par.
Yeah. Though, if you want to talk about people not wanting to make a game and then making a really good one, did you know that FromSoft didn't actually want to make Bloodborne?
Oh.
Yeah, they didn't actually want to make it. Well, I guess the head didn't want to make it, but he ended up doing it, and it was one of the greatest games ever made ever in the history of ever. So there's some fucking thought for you. Even if you don't want to make something, you could at least try. You fuck.
Yeah. And yeah, I agree. Like
Maybe you'll actually have fun if you make a good one.
but like today, indie games are looking better than AAA titles.
That's fair.
Like look at Book of Demons. I'm hooked on that thing.
Speaking of indie games, that one game, I don't know if you sent it to me or I won it in one of your giveaways, but it's called Figment.
Yeah, you won that one.
I fucking hate it.
Do you?
It's horrible, dude.
For anyone wondering, I have another copy of Figment.
You can have it.
I actually do. I have a second copy.
If I can give mine away, I will. I don't like mine.
Ugh. No, I mean, we've had a few cases like that, but some companies do the right thing. So, this little Skyrim thing here. Did you guys know that that was started out as a Game of Thrones game?
Did it?
Yes. Bethesda was contacted by I think I'm pretty sure it was HBO was already in charge at that point, but the show wasn't a thing yet. So
The
this is pre-show.
Oh, damn.
Um,
So wait, are we
they
talking about Elder Scrolls 5?
yes.
Oh,
So before the Game of Thrones show was a thing, they contacted Bethesda to make a Game of Thrones game, and they actually started working on it. And after they got so far into development, they were very early stage. They had some textures and stuff done, storyboarding and stuff to an extent, yada yada. They were just like, why make somebody else's IP when we have a world that is already in a snowy biome like the Game of Thrones world that they were building? They were we already have like a continent that would fit that. Well, not
I would
continent, a country.
actually, I would be
So
stoked to have a Game of Thrones game that was just Skyrim.
yeah, same here. You can just make mods to make it like that at this point.
You
There's so many
probably
mods.
could.
No, you can.
Yeah. I
um,
mean, I wouldn't doubt that there's already a bunch of mods for Game of Thrones shit.
there's too many. But yeah,
But if you could
they
like make an entire world based entirely around the Game of Thrones area, because I mean, it's a big fucking land that that the show takes place in. You could probably morph the entirety of Skyrim into that.
yeah.
You know, DLC included. Because are those people working on Tamriel expanded or whatever for that Skyrim mod, where they're expanding Skyrim out and out for other pieces of Tamriel?
Yeah. There's also doing a Skywind and Skyblivion as well.
Yeah, so you could probably pay one of them to
Which
do it.
those are two entirely different things, and in my opinion, those projects are better. The Beyond Skyrim mods, they are more fan created, as in they take place, outside of Skyrim, obviously, but still in the same time as Skyrim. So they take a lot of liberties, and all the story is made by them. All of that. Skywind and Skyblivion are just remakes of Oblivion and Morrowind, but in the Skyrim engine,
Now,
and upgrading it to look a lot better.
I for one think that's a great idea. If Skyrim's game design wasn't out of date already.
I mean, it's out of date, but thanks for mods. I mean, it makes it so much better, man. Like the game is still
Yeah,
very much playable.
yeah, I agree. It's just I don't know if I told you, but a while ago I bought Skyrim on my PS4 because I never played DLCs, and I was like, sure, why not? Fuck it. I like Skyrim enough to pay $20 for the full thing plus DLCs and a remastered look, and I ended up not playing it very much because, well, it just didn't feel fluid. It felt buggy. It felt like it was exactly what it is. And I
That's
was
why
like,
we
okay,
have
maybe I
PC.
just don't enjoy Bethesda games anymore. But I don't know. I just didn't have as much fun with it as I remember I did.
That's why we have PC.
I would love to put Skyrim on my PC if I cared to buy it again.
Yeah, I don't know. I put too many hours into it. I can never not justify buying the game. But we're super off subject, which is
We
usually
usually
how this
are.
goes. Yeah.
What are we gonna? We're gonna need. When are we gonna rename our podcast to the off-topic nut box? Well, actually, off-topic's already taken.
Yeah, that's probably a bad idea. Fixing to get a new PC is Costello. With my old one.
More like the not box.
Mike wants to know if you want his old PC.
Yeah, I'll take it. If you're 100% serious, I am too. I'll take it.
All right. Let's move on to another great story. All the funny shit's coming later. Don't worry. That's still in here. Okay. There was a zoom lag. Okay.
You good?
Yeah, we're good. It was trying to zoom in, but it was lagging out really bad.
Did you mention me on your tweet about the nut box?
Do what?
I didn't realize that you mentioned me in your tweet about the nut box because I just got notifications for it.
Oh, I don't think I did in this one actually.
Yeah, for the last one.
Yeah. So, as the title says, which is cut off because WATE's site sucks and doesn't support mobile versions.
Yikes.
Lawmakers push to tax violent games in Pennsylvania. Now, the upside is that they're hoping to do something good with the money. The downside is that it's fucking dumb. What's even more dumb is their reasoning, and it's not what you think it is. So, like it says there, they're trying to put taxes on violent video games, specifically anything mature 17 plus, or adults only.
So people can make porn games completely, and then they say, "Yeah, we get to tax that shit."
Yeah, anything
Sweet.
with like nudity or anything like that. So what they're trying to do, and they're just calling it the video game tax, by the way, not the violent video game tax.
Well, what was the last video game you played that was not rated M?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't look at ratings, man. I'm 23
I'm
years
just
old.
saying, man, you look at video games now, there's hardly anything that's rated under T.
I played Pokemon the other day.
Fair.
And I've been playing Kingdom Hearts a lot lately, and I'm pretty sure that's not mature.
That's fair.
It's Disney.
That's what I'm saying. Those are Nintendo products.
Yes. Kingdom Hearts, the Nintendo product.
No, not Kingdom Hearts. Pokemon. And Kingdom Hearts is Disney. Disney doesn't do anything other than. What they did Deadpool, didn't they?
Mike, I'm 23. Like,
He's
it's gonna
23.
fucking work. Yeah. So, like it says here, the bill calls for the establishment of digital protection for school safety account for the general fund that would enhance school safety measures around Pennsylvania. So that's a good thing to spend the taxes on. At least you know if they do it, it's not going to complete waste.
So that's actually pretty solid.
Right. It's not like they're just using it to pay people more money. But the reason why. Oof. Quinn told NPC 10 that this is not about censorship, but rather about finding a new revenue stream. So they're not doing it because they're afraid of minors buying the games. They're trying to censor it, No, they're doing it literally just for the money. No other reason.
The money. What did you expect? What did you honestly expect?
We're almost the same age. I'm 22. Oh, okay. Why? Mike, why is that surprising? Do you think I was a lot younger or a lot older than you?
You seem like you're older.
Do
you
I?
got the appearance.
I just need to grow my beard out even more, too.
And probably control your hairline.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Just saying, in my family, the hairline goes back to, like, a certain length and then just stops. It stays there.
That sounds weird.
The beard makes you seem almost 10 years older. Thanks, Mike. Okay, funny story. I had to go work at another one of our theaters, because we do, like, motion theaters, and in a different location where there was a new employee working. I was up on a ladder trying to fix this curtain that was supposed to, like, automatically close, and it wasn't automatically closing. In fact, it was jammed open. So I was trying to get it to close, and I dropped my screwdriver down the ladder. So when I'm going down the ladder, I just made a joke and said, "I'm too old for this." The new employee, who I've never met before, says, "You're not that old. What are you, like 30?
I think you've told me that one.
I was like, "No, I was making a joke." At the time, I was like, "Yeah, I'm 22." I expected it to be because some adult was crying because their dead kid played a violent game and blamed it on them. Yeah, that's what you would generally expect. It does say that he did note that many have concluded that violent video games are a risk factor for potential violence. No one's actually concluded that. They've assumed it, and they've always been wrong. But feel free to use your opinion against the actual fact. Whatever.
Well, why would you go and look at actual facts when you could just feel something and go, "Hey, that's true," because I get to feel that way?
Yeah. I mean, what other reason would you have?
Right.
So this bill does not prohibit violent video games. Instead, it simply provides a revenue stream. It tries to recoup some of the societal costs to help make societal. My bad.
Societal?
Don't ask me to read it. Societal.
Okay.
Shut up. To make our schools safer by taxing an industry that has been shown to lead to violence. No, it has not. But what he's trying to say is, okay, so we can't stop these people from shooting up schools. What we'll do is we'll make some more money off the school shooters.
Hey, I have an idea on how to stop that.
So we can pay the parents more.
I have an idea on how to stop school shootings. Take your fucking kid to therapy.
Or don't treat them like shit. Or maybe watch and see if your child has violent tendencies or a gun.
Or, be a parent.
Yeah.
A parent, you're a parent.
But no, like, I'm not going to go bring up all the articles. It's common knowledge at this point, unless you're like a stay-at-home mom. First off, how do you find my stream? But second off, like, there's no correlation. Every test that's been done has led to there being no correlation between violence and video games. And at least they are saying violent video games only, because a lot of people just say games in general. And it's like, yeah, man, like fucking Pac-Man. Like,
yeah, Pac-Man makes me want to go on a rampage every time.
Honestly, like I played this game on the Atari called Defender, and I just pulled out the needle real quick, like
really wanted to nuke.
No, it just called the heroin to me, man.
Yeah,
video games.
What I think it really is, in all honesty, is that there's so many people playing video games, and a lot of people that are troubled like that, and they don't usually have a whole lot of friends to hang out with anyway. So they, what they do at home is play video games, and I guess, since that's such an average thing to do, people are like, oh, so it's the video games that's making them crazy. No, it's that your kid's fucking psychotic and you need to take him to therapy or something. Or actually pay attention to him.
Yeah. If anything that these violent games do is they calm you down. When I get home from a long day of work where I have wished that murder was legal, I come home and I play a game that isn't hard enough that I'm going to die and get pissed off that I died.
Oh, so you don't go home and play Dark Souls like I do?
No, I go home and play something that lets me slaughter things. Like,
yeah, you slaughter things in Dark Souls.
Yeah, it's a good way to get out stress. It doesn't lead to me wanting to murder people. It helps me not murder people.
Yeah, but okay.
Hey there, Alex. Alex, you had bad timing to hop in.
Video games, you start murdering people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm glad I'm working with a psychopath.
Yeah, yeah. They're needed. I mean, if I don't, someone. Never mind. I can't say that on stream.
Is going.
It's a joke. YouTube, because anybody watching it's going to be on YouTube. I'm joking.
We need to discuss.
I know.
Okay, because we have audio listeners. Like a few of my friends have been like, yeah, I like to watch your stuff, but I don't really like watch it. It's more audio, and I'm like, okay, so then you probably don't like the video section, do you?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Hey, Suko.
Oh, Suko's here.
The raid.
Hey, bringing the party of 5. Thank you very much, Suko. Welcome to stream, man. Well, we just finished talking about murder, so you're here right on time.
Yeah, almost right on time. We got 2 more, and then he's right on time.
Oh yeah. But yeah, we'll move past that. Welcome to the stream, everybody. If you guys don't know, this is just a podcast. We talk about gaming news and other shit like that.
We get super radical about everything we do. That's a joke. We try to stay neutral.
Don't use that word. Okay, we stay neutral.
Right, I'm sorry.
We stay neutral on the political shit. But stuff like this, we get
pretty radicalized.
Trying to tax violent video games, literally claiming it just so that way they can get a revenue stream. By the way, they're asking.
That's not radical though. That's just because you're not just basing off of your own opinion. You're basing off of shit that's real.
But they literally say it's for a revenue stream. First off, but they're taxing it for 10. What they're trying to do is
bullshit when you say that.
Yeah, but they're doing it for 10%. By the way,
10%. Wait, okay, so they get 10%.
Yes.
From the profits. So they're not just.
No.
Like, I understand.
No. 10% taxed onto it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you have the game price, usually around $60 for a full price game. Then, of course, you have the sales tax. Then you're also going to have the violent video game tax. Like,
because video games
fuck you, Pennsylvania. Anyone in Pennsylvania, I'd keep your eye out on this shit. It's not going to happen. But if you have a chance to vote against it, I would do that.
Because video games aren't expensive enough.
Hey, thank you for the bit there, Regret. Let him say radical. He's not allowed to say radical.
I'm not allowed to say a lot of things like rape.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Alright, let's move on from this shit. I'm gonna get too heated on this one. Let's get to another one that I think's fucking hilarious.
I think you got a little bit. You started boiling a little bit there.
Yeah. So, if anybody doesn't know about the whole Soulja Boy console thing, we're gonna talk about this for a second first, and then something that I discovered that I usually watch stuff about Soulja Boy on YouTube, and I can't find anything about this yet.
Just to be clear, for anyone who doesn't know, I actually hate talking about this.
Oh, I fucking love it. This guy's a moron.
Like, that's why I don't like it. I was funny the first few times, but now it's just a dead
Oh,
horse.
it gets better, all right. Hey, Suko.
Okay, listen, man, I see a better article already.
Hold on, we got text-to-speech coming in.
Okay, but what about one-armed veteran gets his first one on Apex Legends using his foot?
I can clear this as a business expense. God damn it, Suko. Thanks for the 100 bits. Soldier pods are next. Okay, so very, very quick summary. Soulja Boy released game consoles. They had shit on them that he doesn't have the rights to.
Hey,
Nintendo.
Hey, listen. His product's legit.
His product's legit. God damn it. They. Not only was he basically told not to sell them anymore, but his site was actually taken down.
He also said they wouldn't do shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not only was his site taken down, it was hacked, by the way, by someone that worked with him, apparently.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but
that's rumored, at least.
His Soulja Watch website now links to the Nintendo website,
which is amazing.
Yeah,
they now own that URL.
So after all that, he had stopped selling them for a little while, came back, then he had released this one once again, displaying a licensed game right on the front. Now, understandably, this one wasn't like $100 thing. What, you know, a $25 console he's selling for $100. He's actually selling it for cheaper. I'll say that. It's only $27.99. This isn't what matters. No one cares at this point. They're just things you can find on Alibaba for a lot cheaper that he's drop shipping for a lot more money than he should be. I will say the one thing I like about this is the orange one actually looks pretty cool. Like, as far as looks go. But I wanted to find it on his website. Right? You know, makes sense. Like, you know, pull up the website on the podcast. And I found this. Welcome to Soulja Boy's website. Now, he has a new one. He rebranded it as Soulja Electronics instead of SouljaWatch.com. And
what is he even trying anymore?
I don't know, but you'll see.
This website looks way better now, by the way.
Oh, yeah, it does. I also like the red and black.
I don't like the red and black. I thought that was orange. So now I'm taking that back because I don't like red and black.
Well, so on here you're going to find like chargers, headphones, a robot, speakers, battery charger, you know, gaming headset, Soulja PS4 keyboard, my favorite name so far. Soulja tablet, a VR headset for smartphone. By the way, these VR smartphone headsets, they were like $50 when they first released.
These look like images I've seen before while shopping on Amazon. By the
way.
Yeah.
Yeah. These headsets, though, for like your phone VR, they were like $50 when they first released. I was at Walmart the other day. They're $5 now.
Soulja Watch for $20. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a steal.
And we have a speaker. Notice something missing. None of his game consoles. Hey, I have no idea how to say your name. Alif? Thanks for the follow. I'm awful with usernames.
Yeah, this is why he has me around, because he can't speak for shit.
Yes. Just so you know, I am very much a variety streamer. Obviously, I don't do a podcast every day. So you'll see if you stick around.
It's a leaf.
Basically, alive. It's all good. I don't know. I like a leaf.
A life? That makes sense, a life.
Yeah, a life. That's pretty good. A leaf works too.
Can you change your name to display as a leaf?
Can you just say, okay, keep your name as is, but add was here.
Please don't.
Leafy was here.
I got the joke. I said please don't.
Yeah, checked out the vids. Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Oh, wait, he watched our vids? I'm sorry.
Yeah, first off.
First off, we're sorry. Secondly, thank you.
So, it's gone again. Now, as was pointed out in the amazing interview that we watched like a podcast or two ago, he claimed that his product just sold out, and that's why the previous ones were removed. And as the interviewer points out, but when your products sell out, you usually put sold out on them and get rid of the add to cart button. So once again, they didn't sell out. They were taken down. Now, rather, it was him deciding to say, fuck it, I don't want to get sued, or Nintendo or some other big company coming to him and saying, stop. whichever one it was, he clearly has decided to take it down again. Like I said, I haven't seen anybody talking about this yet. I would like to know the reason behind it, but he really isn't transparent on this stuff for obvious reasons. I don't know. He's dumb, man. Also,
he's clearly not that. There's no way he's this dumb. Like, he's got to be doing this because he knows there's something he's getting out of this. There's no way he's just doing it because he's dumb. At this point, because he's even copyrighted his fucking Soldier Watch thing.
Yeah.
He's trademarked it.
Okay, that he can throw the TM logo on there, but I'd be hard pressed to call it trademarked.
I'm 100% sure he's trademarked it legitimately.
I mean,
that's something he'd do.
Maybe. I'm still wondering if it's a drop ship.
Okay, those Soldier earbuds look exactly like the skull candies I own.
Like, you'll notice, like, not only is this the basic launcher on the watch itself, like the basic cheap Android watch launcher, the only semblance that you ever see the Soldier Watch on here is on this image, and that could easily be photoshopped in. Like, it's definitely not something made custom.
Yeah, that's not...
Favorite thing, by the way, if you go to the homepage of his site, he still has the available now with the low-res Soldier Watch. It's going to look good to you guys on the stream, because I'm condensing it so small for that little TV.
It's blurry as shit on real computers.
Blurry as fuck. The available now isn't. It's like they turned off anti-aliasing for the available now. I like giving warnings ahead. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like giving head to warn. I mean,
but I just love this. You go to his product page, obviously it has all the products. If you go to his homepage, it just has that, and then all of his products. And then a picture of him with a dude I don't recognize, so I'm not a part of the rap community at all. And then, just, why? That's it. It just adds two pictures at the bottom, a whole two. One with him wearing the watch, and wearing the watch again. It's like he has to prove that he does actually wear it, when he only ever wears it in, like, these two photos.
I'm pretty sure he owns like just the case of the watch. Like, that's not an actually working watch. He just found it in the dumpster.
Yeah. Gotta go catch the next stream, hopefully. Alright, cool. Hopefully I'll see you next time, man. If you're into the Pokemon stuff, tomorrow me and Perk Hayes will be continuing, unless he's still sick, our Nuzlocke Soul Link Randomizer. It's a long name.
Sounds great.
But yeah, bye, Leafy. I feel like I just insulted him very, very severely. But no, I just don't keep following this. I think it's funny. Guy is an idiot. You can say he's not, but he's an idiot. And I don't know. It just makes me happy.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say about him anymore than he's doing the same shit with a different product.
The joke
legit product. His very legit product.
Yes, it is. All of his products are legit. He owns the licenses to all those games. Speaking of which, hey, Costello.
Yeah.
Do you like cheap games?
I do, actually, yes.
Do you actually like cheap games that aren't Soulsborne games?
I mean, do those exist?
Did you know that you can get cheap AAA games and bundles over at fanatical.com?
Well, I mean, fuck yeah, dude. We've only been talking about it for like the last fucking 3 hours we've ever met each other.
You can get games.
We even started this, and then you showed me that ad read.
What? No. You can get games such as Tabletop Simulator, System Shock 2, Civilization 5, and Titan Quest for as much as 50% off or more.
I mean, I didn't know that, but please tell me more, I guess.
You can even get great bundles with AAA games that are 90% off. Best part is, they are 100% legitimate keys straight from the developers.
Okay, I'm gonna go buy some shit right now. I'll be right back.
Make sure to check out fanatical.com with the link below to get great deals on games, great deals on great games at even better discounts while helping to support the podcast. Costello? Hey, you there, bud?
Who are you?
Oh, shit. Oh, look, he's back.
Hi.
All
Sorry,
right.
I'm just buying all these codes for my games. Wow. So many, the codes. So cheaps. All these, I just bought another one. These are so crazy.
God, I hate you. So, if you guys didn't
Is that what you
realize,
wanted?
that was a very poorly done ad read. I'm
Is
gonna
that how you
try
wanted it to go?
somewhat, but we're gonna try to do a few, just because we are sponsored by Fanatical right now. I'm trying to make them funny and not boring as fuck to listen to, and also short. Obviously, that was fucking awful, but
Well, yeah, it
it
was
got the
your
message
idea.
across. um, but yeah, you guys will start seeing those once in a while. Hopefully, we'll keep them short and somewhat entertaining. I also just I like that, like, I try to keep somewhat to the little script you wrote out, and Costello is fucking everywhere.
I completely forgot the script, so
It's posted on the Discord.
yeah, but
You think I memorized that?
No, I didn't. I didn't look.
Dear God, Costello almost forgot what was going on right there. Yeah, Mike, he did. Also, regretted the sellout command like right away. He knew right what's
Yeah,
fucking
he
going
knew what was
on.
happening.
Just have the word sponsored flash on screen when it happens.
Raises
Alright.
Titans is here.
But you guys, if you want to support the stream, go to fanatical.com. Don't go straight there. Use the link below, so actually
If
it
you
helps.
really
It
want
helps
to
me.
support the stream, you should buy some Nutbox merch.
Yeah, that's true, but I want to suggest it completely, as I haven't bought any of it yet to test it yet. I still need to get money to do that, so we don't know if it's a great quality or not. Also, hi there,
Really?
Anna.
All right, that's fair.
I mean, I need money.
I do need money too, which is why you should buy some Nutbox merch.
God damn it. No. Alright, so let's move on to some Fallout sex. Not kidding on that one.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fallout 6% speedruns are bizarrely fascinating. So, I found this and
Couldn't tell you.
thought it was fucking great. I heard nut. God damn it, Alex. I'm back to doing it. I'm back to saying god damn it. Oh my god, I actually watched one of these earlier. Did you regret? So apparently this is becoming a thing in the speedrun community.
I've never actually witnessed the ability to fuck someone in Fallout 4. I didn't even know that was an option.
It somewhat is. Okay, this is one of those sites that doesn't support web versions, so you guys won't really be able to read it that well.
Sweet. Oh, eat Technics.
Yeah. So the whole point is it works on Fallout 1, 2, 3, and 4. Obviously not Fallout 76, as there's no NPCs.
Can't you do someone in New Vegas as well?
Oh yeah, in New Vegas, I would imagine. Can you fuck in New Vegas?
Yeah, pretty sure you can fuck.
It's bizarre and great. So yeah, the whole point of the speedrun is rather obvious. From the beginning of the game, obviously the timer starts, and your goal is to fuck. The second that initiates, you win. Speedrun is over. Obviously right now is the time to try it, as most people don't, have the tactics down yet to... Obviously, the charisma is one big thing. You want to spec almost entirely in that, I would imagine.
I already spec entirely in charisma.
Oh my god. Okay, so Regret says that it does work in New Vegas as well. Also, hi, Dave. Did one back to back to back, etc. And yeah, it's all charisma. Yeah, you get more points than just 10, but...
I don't know if you're into speedrunning for Dark Souls as much as I am, but I see people do... entirety of Soulsborne games. They go from Dark Souls 1 all the way to 3. Even sometimes they play Bloodborne. And they go throughout the entire thing without getting hit once in the game.
Mike.
From Dark Souls 1 through Dark Souls 3.
Oh, yeah. People are nuts on that crap.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is, do people do that with this as well? They do Fallout 1 through 4 with success, seeing how fast they can get fucked in each one of them?
Probably not to an extreme yet. It seems like it's a newer thing still. But I want to see this at AGDQ. Like, that would be awesome. But no, the whole point is just to have sex as soon as possible, and it literally you can do it from the very first Fallout game.
This one so quick.
So there is a video on this that I could show you guys, but it is 28 minutes long, and we're not going to be doing that.
That's good. Heavy commentary. What does heavy commentary mean? Does that just mean he's talking the entire time?
I would imagine so. Okay. Isn't that like any kind of Let's Play, though?
Isn't that his job?
Yeah, to entertain. I mean, at the
guess.
same time, though, during speedruns, like, they have to be concentrated, and it's harder for them to talk, so...
It's a speed run about getting someone to fuck you. What's the concentration there?
Good point. I mean, yeah, but you still need to you still need to be able to travel quickly. You have to be able to like know the quickest ways to get to places, the fastest way to move, stuff like that.
Yeah, this all
Like
sounds like it doesn't take a lot of
like
focus.
being able to glitch through walls and shit.
It doesn't require focus. That just requires game mechanics knowledge.
But on that topic of glitching through walls and Fallout 76.
Yay!
Costello loves this one too.
Yes, I do.
Fallout 76 player glitches inside of sealed Vault 63, then begs Bethesda not to ban them. Now, this was actually not the first dude to do it.
They've already banned the people from the dev room, so I'm pretty sure I can understand what he's trying to
Yeah,
do
I
here.
mean, he apparently likes the game. He's one of few people.
Wow,
And he
the
doesn't
one of
want to
3
get
people on
banned.
Earth?
He's not like people that are doing it on purpose. He did it by accident. So this is actually a screenshot of the inside of Vault 63, which is not unlocked yet.
It warped him into it when he was doing a Rad Rat Horde event.
Yes. Now, normally it's locked with like a key card of some kind, and no players figured out how to actually get in legitimately. But
so why do they? My question is, why have they rendered the entirety of? They're not even going to.
They're probably still working on it.
Okay.
Because you'll notice a major lack of enemies.
Yeah.
They're still probably trying to work on like storyboarding, getting enemies set up, stuff like that. And so they went ahead and put it in the game as like a, hey, this is going to unlock in the future. Stay tuned. Not the worst idea. But yeah, this
Can
dude.
you open the doors in there?
I would imagine.
So it's a fully functioning vault, just you can't get into it.
Yeah.
So I understand that, but why render it if you're not even going to use it? If not, like I get for later, but why have it rendered now when you're not even using it?
Why have it rendered in the servers is the real question.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why do you have it active in the servers? Because I don't know if you guys were around when Red Dead Redemption 2 allowed you to travel to Guarma. I don't know. You haven't played it yet, have you, Seeker?
No, I have not.
Okay, so in Red Dead Redemption 2, you travel to Guarma. It's not really a spoiler, I guess. You go to Guarma. There's your spoiler. And you're allowed to get there. You're not allowed to get there in the online mode, but people have figured out a way to travel up to the glitch through the barrier that stops you from going out of the map. Excuse me, and travel all the way to the top of the map, go all the way around the left side of it, down to where Mexico should be, past there, and you fall into an area where you hit the water, die, and then you'll spawn at Guarma. They have miles of rendered textures not even being used.
Really?
On their shit. Just animals and shit are there too. Just rendered animals that they don't
just
move,
taking up processing power and disk space.
Yeah, that's what pissed me off, because it's like so much rendered texture and shit is being used for no reason. Nobody's looking at that areas. It's like under mountains and shit where no one would ever see it unless they glitched out there, and it's just being rendered. So I don't understand why they have it like that, because the game runs fine. It's just it could run a lot better if you weren't rendering miles and miles of shit.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of. It's a beautiful game, so obviously it takes some pretty significant processing power just to fucking render that shit.
Right. I don't know, man. It's not so bad in the Fallout 76 world. The game's kind of crap, so it can't be that hard to run, right?
No, that's like running a PS3 game. That's not hard to do.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I learned the other day that Persona 5 was on the PS3 as well as the PS4, and it makes me sad because I could have played it. I didn't know that.
You can still play it.
I don't have a PS3.
Oh, okay.
I used to. But the dude did take multiple photos inside of it, and it was mentioned not just by him but other people that when you're doing the Rad Roach, what was it supposed to be? It was like an event.
It's just an event.
Yeah, when you're doing that and it teleports you inside of the vault, the only way out is to fast travel, which just gets you further away from the event. So that's pretty shitty. But apparently a lot of players have been getting into here on purpose, obviously, even before this guy did. And somewhere on here they have a list of other sealed vaults. Vaults 96 and 94 are also glitchable to get inside of. So, right. What the fuck are they doing with their game? They have 3 vaults that are sealed, that are obviously like a timed thing after so long. They'll open up to the server for people to go explore. Probably like a raid kind of deal. And they can just glitch inside of all of them with different tricks. Like, it's great.
We can beat this fucking dead horse over and over again,
I
Seeker, but it
know.
won't change the fact that this game was garbage.
What
And
do
I
you?
love talking about it. This is one of the few dead horses I love to beat because, who wouldn't want to burn and char this corpse alive, because it's some of the most fun things to talk about.
I
Like,
want
I have never seen a more massive fuck up in a while.
but I want so bad for the game to be good because it
I
has
do too.
it has a
Don't get me
lot of
wrong.
potential.
Yeah, it can clearly be fun. I would love for Fallout 76 to be a fun game for me to play with my friends and not hate in every aspect, because I get frustrated with Red Dead's online mode because there's a lot of problems with it and they haven't updated it in like months. There's so many problems with it. They still get errors when you're trying to start missions and when you're trying to do a lot of the online shit, but they refuse to fix it, I guess, for whatever reason.
Regret brings up a good point. What friends?
What's that? Fair enough. But this one, they don't seem to care
Yeah.
anymore. It seems like they're gonna, like with what Assassin's Creed did with Unity, where they just didn't give a shit at one point, and then they're like, all right, fuck it, we're done.
Yeah. And Unity was actually ended up being really good on PC.
I mean, I liked playing it,
despite
but,
how bad the release was.
I liked playing it, but I went back after having played Syndicate, because Syndicate was well made, in my opinion. I enjoyed it. As cliched as the story was and all that shit, I actually enjoyed playing it. But I played that for a while, went back to Unity, and I couldn't even play like a single mission without having game-breaking fuck-ups, like my character stuck in the air or glitched into a certain spot.
Yeah. I mean, the game was buggy as fuck, but it was still one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games.
I liked it. I liked it when I wasn't playing it online.
Yeah. I never did the online mode, to be honest. But I'll say, in my entire playthrough of Assassin's Creed Unity, I only ever had one game-breaking glitch. And that was, I was chasing this dude, and because it was like a pursuit mission, you had to like chase him and kill him. And I fell through a roof, and I was stuck inside of a non-existent building.
Awesome.
Yeah, just free falling forever. I actually had worse issues with the Syndicate. There was a mission with a warehouse. Then you had to assassinate this dude that goes into the warehouse, right? Mm-hmm. Every time I walked into the warehouse, the game would crash.
Wow.
And like, how do I kill him? I ended up learning that I'm not the only one with the issue, and that other people learned the way to get around the mission. You climb on top of the warehouse, go to the backside, and wait there for about 20 minutes. And the dude eventually walks out the back, and you can leap down and kill him.
Wow, that's interesting.
It was pretty shitty.
That sounds shitty. You'd think they'd fix that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But...
I mean, then again, I was playing it
PC
like at release. Yeah, it was PC.
Yeah, I never had that issue on the PS4.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only issue I had on Syndicate. But it was like, what the fuck?
It's Ubisoft, man. They have a lot of bugs with their games usually.
Yeah, especially on PC ports.
For Honor's free now. I don't know if I told you, but we got For Honor for free, and same with Hitman.
Oh,
Hitman
cool.
Is not great.
That's what I've heard.
I think it's super fun. It's kind of mediocre. I've never really liked Hitman games ever, except for Absolution was kind of alright.
It was fun. I liked the online mission thing.
It didn't feel like you must be stealthy to play this game, because I mean, yeah.
Oh no, no! You just pull out.
You could easily run and gun in that one.
Oh yeah, that's what I did. What the fuck is stealth?
Right, but I liked it because it told a story, unlike with the one I'm playing right now, where it's just you do this mission and then you do this mission.
Yeah.
But it's not. I don't know why I couldn't get into Hitman games. Even Blood Money, whenever that everyone praises, it's just so bad. It's not good.
I had a friend that was super big into Blood Money.
It wasn't good, man.
Well, let's move on.
Yep.
So Epic has been fighting back against Steam, right? They're trying to like put their foot in the door. Well,
trying is a big word.
Steam is fighting back hard. Dev literally says, oops, after missing Steam file crashes game on Epic Store. So no, Steam wasn't actually doing this. It had nothing to do with Steam at all, technically. Epic Games, they give away free games. What is it, like twice a month? Is that how they're?
Hmm.
Yeah, every 2 weeks. So they're giving away a game called Axiom Verge, which you guys may or may not have heard of. It's an indie game that's apparently rather fun. So they're giving that one away for free. Everybody that claimed the game couldn't play it. Because
Really?
it would say that you were missing Steam.xnb. The game that you got from the Epic Launcher is saying that you're missing Steam.
Did they just take it? What'd they do? Just grab it from Steam, put it in? How does that work?
I believe there are people uploading a file so they could throw it in the right folder so they can go ahead and play.
Okay.
But while the issue has been fixed, like it says here, the developer, Tom Happ, explained on Twitter, and it's fucking great, that it stemmed from how he moved Axiom Verge over from Steam to the Epic Game Store. So he just took the same version and just moved it over. Happ automatically excluded any files with the word Steam in it, as in he went to the library, searched file, typed in Steam, and hit delete all. In order to cut down on unnecessary files associated with Valve's platform. But that inadvertently removed an unrelated sound effect of a burst of steam. It sounded like the sound of boiled water, not the store.
Ah,
So it's just a sound effect. The dude accidentally removed the sound effect steam when trying to remove everything but the word steam.
that's fucking funny.
Yeah, so like Regret said, the fact that they didn't even try to launch the game afterwards. Like,
What the fuck?
what is that? First off, I feel bad for the devs, because that's an easy mistake to make, especially for an indie developer. But at the same time,
They're not even that.
launch the game.
You can't call them an indie developer anymore.
Are they not?
I don't feel like they've earned the title anymore. Epic Games.
No, Axiom Verge.
Oh, sorry.
No, Epic
Yeah,
Games
no,
is not an
they're
indie
definitely-
developer.
They're definitely indie.
Sorry, I can't zoom in any further. Whenever I do, IGN likes to pull that thing up over my over the text on the thing, which is just wonderful. Okay, there we go.
Fortnite skins are garbage.
Like I said, it was an easy fix. All they had to do was put it back. But this brings up a topic I've been wanting to bring up for a little bit now. We briefly talked on it previously.
Oh yeah.
So, and there's one big reason I want to talk about this. Not only is this funny, but it kind of leads into something I'm wanting to talk about. The users who encountered this issue had nowhere to go because Epic does not have a community page. On the Epic launcher, you have a friend list. That is it. That is as far as the social side goes. So you can't go to the Epic community page and say, hey, I need help with this. Because there's nobody there. There isn't one. Sort of. So what they did
There's
is...
a Reddit page, I'm sure.
There is, but there's something a little better than that. What they did is they went to Steam. They went to the Steam community page and said, hey, you need help with the Epic launcher. Well, kind of remember that for a minute, that they went to Steam's community page, because that's the only place they had to go. Well, that's not really true. Epic does have a forum. I don't know why they can't port the forum to their launcher, because all of these users that experienced this issue trying to fix it went to Steam. Like, why don't they have it in their launcher? It cannot be that hard to implement. Especially with all the money that they're making from Fortnite, you can't hire one coder to do it. So
Yeah, well, that would require effort. So
now originally, ironically, because of our sponsor Fanatical, in their Discord, somebody had posted a thing comparing PC marketplaces. They have no Steam sound effect, so they go to Steam. So they posted this image comparing PC marketplaces, and I really wanted to find the source because some of the information was incorrect, stuff like that. And I couldn't find it for the life of me. The only place I could sort it back to was a post on Funny Junk where someone was asking for the source of the image, where nobody else could find it either. So I've been doing a little bit of work lately, and I just made my own. This is incomplete, and I am not saying as of right now that any of this information is accurate. Because like I said, I am still working on it, and right now this is not available to anybody watching. But it will be later down the road. This is a rundown of every store and what their features are. And
Lovely.
of course, Steam is mostly in green because
Which,
Steam offers everything. Epic is a lot in the red.
They've had time to build up.
I've spent a lot of time on this. Now, thank God for that image, it helped me out a lot. But I still have to fact check everything that they do, because there are some of them that were just not correct. So I've been updating a few things on that. You also see down here, I have overall ratings. So the number of green for Steam, number of features that they do have is at 39. 2 that they don't, 1 that they sort of do. For Epic, they only have 12, and they're missing 28 features. And 2 are sort of there. One of those 2 is the community discussions. So I have a link here that does lead you to the forum page. Now this is specifically, one thing I hate is that Fortnite's right there at the top of the page. I mean, they do more than this Fortnite. But they do have a forum. It does exist. But why is it not linked on their thing? I don't fucking know. So, like I said, this isn't available to the public right now. Of course, you guys can go over whatever you've seen here, like what clips you've got of it here in the stream. I even have the Metacritic reviews on here. Understand, people who actually go to Metacritic to review PC game stores don't take it lightly. Steam is at a 2. Epic is at a 1. Let's see, I don't know what they all are in order, but 1, 1, 1, non-applicable because they're not on Metacritic, 1, non, and 1. So Steam is the only one with more than 1 star.
Oh, sweet.
I also have like a list of the number of games on there, stuff like that. Like I said, this will be getting posted publicly. That gets to wait until I decide that the project that I'm working on is going to actually happen. Apex Legends will save their souls.
Apex Legends is fantastic.
So, speaking of which, I didn't include like itch.io and sites like that. GOG. I'm wanting to do the big dogs in the fight, so that's why I have Battle of the Giants up there. So we have Steam, Epic, Uplay, Origin, Microsoft, Discord, Battle.net, Twitch, and Bethesda. Now, arguably, with Battle.net and with Bethesda, they're not so much big contenders in this, as they only really publish their own stuff. But they're still used by a lot of people, because they're the only ways to get most of their games. And it's just, they're worth throwing in the list. There's actually one funny thing on Bethesda, by the way. So if you go to cloud saves on Bethesda Launcher, they don't allow cloud saves, right? If you look here, this is on their support website. Does Fallout Shelter on PC support cloud saving? Cloud saving is not available. Let me zoom in here a little bit. Cloud saving is not available for Bethesda.net at this time. Steam players can use Steam Cloud Save to save their vaults. So what they're saying is, don't download the game from our launcher. Go to Steam and download our game there. I wanted to bring that up. There's a lot more of these things that are like, why? That I want to bring up. But that's not for today. So, as you guys might know, those of you who were here early on, I do have a YouTube channel that isn't the Nutbox, where I posted a really shitty video of like a edited compilation thing. I did a really bad job on it, to be honest. It's still live. But we are going to eventually get more clips and stuff on there. We have more work to do on that. But I'm wanting to start doing stuff like this. Covering these bigger kind of bad things in the gaming community. And not like the way we do on the Nutbox. Here are goals to let you guys know about a lot of things and lightly cover them. So that way, if you guys are interested, you can look more into it. And just give you our rough opinion on it. I'm learning to do more stuff like this. Actually digging in and showing you everything there is to know about it. So the plan is, if I decide to do that, to make that a part of the YouTube channel, because that does make more work for me, this will be the first thing that I cover. I really want to talk about these. It's a big talk right now. especially because of the Epic launcher. Um, and you guys will see that most of these companies are fighting with their wallets. They're not fighting by giving you more features as the user. They're not fighting by giving you, better community. They're not fighting by giving you more games. They're fighting by getting exclusives, by offering the developers more money. And while that's good for the developers, that's bad for everybody else, and that's a bad reason to go to their marketplace.
It's not a great way to grab people over if you're trying to intentionally take games away from other people by saying, "Hey, we have more money, so why don't you come to us?"
Exactly. I mean, some of them. I don't have all the percentages for their payouts down here. Microsoft Store does 30%, by the way. Their take. Epic does 12. Steam does 30. If you break $10 million, they take 25. You break $50 million, they do 20.
Honestly, though, the flip side of that is it's a free launcher. It's not like you're losing anything other than like time it takes to download it.
Right. But no, the biggest thing is people like to have all the libraries in one place. People have also been complaining about Epic having spyware and stuff like that in it.
Yeah, I have actually my security just pulled something up for Epic, and it was fine. It wasn't anything serious, but it was like, yo,
yeah,
something's not right about this thing. I'm like,
it's just kind of shitty, and I want to talk about it. Now, the point isn't to change everybody's opinions. In the end, people are going to choose the platform of their choice. I just kind of want to show you, what they're offering and what they're not. And some of these are, some of them are saying, no, but sort of, automatic refunds. Epic doesn't have it. Doesn't mean you can't get refunds. It just means that you have to wait a few days to actually get it. But then my biggest thing, and I'm not going to get too into it right now, is right here, user reviews. Arguably one of the biggest things is being able to see what other people think about a game. If I see a game with negative reviews on Steam, all negative reviews, I'm probably not going to look into it much further. Steam allows it. Basically, nobody else does. The only site that lets users review their games is Microsoft. It's really shitty. That kind of shows you that all these other companies, not for the most part, are just doing this for the money. Because on Steam, if they didn't allow user reviews, they would sell more games. If Epic allowed user reviews, some of these games like Axiom, what's it called again? Axiom Verge?
yes.
It might have got review bombed as a result of that issue.
Just what was that game?
And review bombing is not a good thing, but at the same time,
a similar game had or I guess it's not very similar, but there's a game a while ago. I forgot the name, but it was really well made. It was it was very cartoony. The animation was, and it was really well made, but it got review bombed because you couldn't run it if it's your RAM was at a certain little gigabytes. I think it was 6 or something. And there was even a thing that said, "Yo, you can't run this if this is your RAM." But people didn't really read that, and so they just review bombed the shit out of it, which caused everything to go tits up, and they ended up having to pull the game and completely shut everything down.
And Epic has even talked about how one of their reasons for not allowing user reviews is because they believe that review bombing is a bad thing. That's it
is a bad thing, though.
It's a dumb thing to say, though. We don't allow reviews because people like to write too many negative ones.
Well, no, yeah, I agree with you. It's stupid to go because that's what YouTube's doing. Oh, we don't want all the dislikes because you guys are just liking things all the time. It's well, yeah, that's because you make shit that we don't like.
Right,
that's
and
the point.
reviewing.
You're supposed to use that as feedback, not as something that you're taking aggression to. You're supposed to say, okay, so that's feedback. Let's approve on it. Not, oh, they hate us because they're being mean.
Reviewing is a bad thing. I'm not saying that it's not. It's really bad for the consumer as well. For the consumer that hasn't purchased the game yet.
Right. It's bad because it's not fair.
Right. Metro, for example, like Mike brought up, they're review bombing the old Metro games because the new one is releasing on Epic a year before it releases on Steam. The old games are great games. I fucking love 2033. It was a really fucking good game.
I don't think I've ever played a Metro
Um,
game.
you should. Um, they're getting review bombed, and now people are going to come across those on the Steam store and see, oh, game is full of negative reviews. I don't want this game.
Yeah, they're not going to get their, they could be, the consumer's missing out on what could possibly be a really good experience, and the producer, what would it the what would be producer? Would it? It would be whatever. You get what I'm saying. They miss out on the money they deserve for making a well-made product.
Right. It's crappy. But at the same time, you can't block user reviews. Because
Developer, right?
in
I
the
agree.
end, what people are going to do is if they can't look at reviews on your site, they're going to go to Steam. And if Epic it wants to get to that point where people are using Epic and not Steam, obviously that's a while away. They're not trying to say that's going to happen tonight.
Because Epic is very,
they
very lackluster.
They
in
have to
comparison.
allow that. Because Epic's end goal is they want people to not
It
have Steam
feels like
installed.
it should be mandatory, having something like
Yeah.
like for anything you do. Like that's why Spotify has their people listen to this often, and then you can rate shit on Netflix. Well, I guess didn't they take that out?
Not too much regret. No, I don't
No,
know.
you could,
I don't use Spotify.
but either way, it seems like it's almost mandatory to have a shit like this, so
Yes.
people know what they're getting into instead of buying it and having no idea whether or not they're gonna like it, or I guess not having any idea whether or not other people like it.
It's bad. It's a bad thing to do. And in the end, if I am, if I'm an Epic employee and my goal is to make sure more people have Epic Launcher installed and not Steam, because I want them to use my platform for everything and not to give Steam anything, because then I'll make more money.
Yeah, it's
How are you going to do that when you're making them use Steam to see if the game is good?
right.
Like, Jesus Christ.
It feels like they should know this kind of shit by now.
You would think, but they also made Fortnite, so I don't think they think too often.
Well, you can't say that when Fortnite's that fucking popular.
It is
It's
that
making so
popular,
much
but hey,
money.
Apex Legends has
Speaking of, can we talk about that now?
Yeah, but they reached the concurrent
10
players.
million, yeah, they have 10 million players in 72 hours. I saw that.
Yep, they reached the same number of players that Fortnite was like peaking at, like super. What was it, like a month or two quicker than Fortnite did?
Here's the thing. Here's my theory around that is Fortnite's been getting old for people, like maybe not like the people that are super dedicated, but it's getting old nonetheless. And this is people are excited for Titanfall 3, that is, and people were looking for the next best thing. This Apex comes out around this time. This is probably like the perfect storm of publishing they could get, which is really weird for Respawn, because you know how they've been. They had, not only did they have people getting bored of Fortnite, they released it very awkwardly, which I guess kind of piqued some people's interest. Like I'd be like, oh, they announced it and released it the next day. That's interesting. And then they put Titanfall's title on it, and everybody loves Titanfall. That's a really well made game. So you see all of that shit combined together.
It looks kind of Borderlandsy.
Yeah, no, that's the vibe I got from it. It felt like Borderlands mixed with Titanfall, mixed with Overwatch, mixed with all these interesting things. Like the way it plays is fantastic, by the way. I've played upwards of 100 games maybe within the time it's come out, which may not be a whole lot, because I've seen people with like 700 kills already. Which is ridiculous.
I need to try it, but I'm still not into that genre.
Honestly, if you're not in this genre, I've had a guy who said the same thing. He started playing it and he loved it.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's a really well made game. I'm enjoying it. I've had a few problems with it though. Those problems including, I had some notes somewhere. I don't remember where I put them, but every now and then the server's tied to like the game speed in a weird way. Like if the server's really bad, your game will also be really slow. Everybody's game, everyone playing will be really slow.
Well, that's kind of a good thing in the end.
I get it. I get that. That's how it works, because it makes it an even playing field. But it's also because it happens. It's not like it doesn't happen often. It happens often enough to be annoying.
Yeah.
And when I'm trying to like sprint through an area, and then I'm just like, okay.
And then I'll think it's my computer causing it when it's not.
something like that. Yeah. Also, there's a lot of things wrong with it. Physics are very awkward. Whenever you die, you get there's a box with your shit on the ground. But if you die in the drop ship, which is just an area where you go to get like really high tier loot really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But if you die there, your box just, I see you on your phone, douchebag.
I got a thing.
Okay. But your box will just float wherever the ship is. It doesn't have like weight to it. It doesn't fall down or stick with the ship. It just stays where it is.
Oh.
Which I've seen people use the tether to tether up to that area and grab their friend, because you can grab them and respawn them. You can actually respawn teammates in this game.
I think my biggest issue is that they did the same shit that Fortnite does, and that is you are parachuting in.
That's how the Battle Royale works, though.
I know, but...
And you're not parachuting in, you're diving in.
Yeah, I know. They look kind of like jetpacking almost.
It's just a glide. And I think it works, because if you want to, like, since it's so heavily based on teams, you can't do any solos. It's all 3-player teams. There's no fall damage, which is really fun.
Oh, okay.
By the way, I love the no fall damage. But there's only 3. You can only play as a group of 3, and one person is designated as the jump master, and he can control where everybody goes. And if you don't like where he's going, or he's like fucked off to go do something else for a little bit, you can elect to jump by yourself or break off from the pattern.
Okay.
But you don't have to.
But if you don't, he's controlling you in the air, basically.
Yes, but that's also the thing is there's a ping system, which is, I feel like it should be added in everything. The ping system is fucking fantastic, because you press R1 on a gun and it says, here's a gun over here, or here's a vest over here, something like that. And you can also ping to say, hey, we're going over here, or you can ping to say, hey, I'm going to loot over here, or anything. It'll let you completely communicate with your teammates without having to say a single word, which works so well, because there's a character that I play called Bloodhound, who can track footsteps, when people open doors, when people shoot their gun, when people bleed. And you just ping whenever you see one of those things, and it says, okay, hey, there's people been over here. So you don't even have to talk whenever you're doing that. It's a really well-made system. But it's EA still. Respawn has a lot to do with this product. I don't think EA has even touched it other than their servers, because it feels like an EA server. Because I consistently get kicked out. Like, there's periods of times where every time I try to play a game, I get kicked out before the game starts. I've had a friend try to get in it, and it's pretty much bricked his entire system. He had to restart his system because it wouldn't work. I've had to reset my console whenever it crashed it. I had a friend who couldn't even play it because it wouldn't work when he downloaded it. And then someone else I used to play continuously with had to do like 3 different restarts of their PS4 because they keep getting kicked out. So there's a lot of problems with it, but it's a really well made game. So other than that,
I mean, I still want to try it out. I'll give it that.
I feel like you should. It's free.
I'm not right. That's my thing. I'm not huge on battle royales, but the gameplay looks smooth. I like hero shooters. Team Fortress 2 was good back in the day. Overwatch is sort of still good.
Yeah, that's the thing too, because everyone works together. They all have different ultimates and abilities that work together as a team.
Right.
So team gameplay is so.
And the main thing is,
it's not cringy as fuck.
That's very true. The voice actors obviously care. Like they
Regret.
work well.
Speaking of which, Costello, you need to get a fucking webcam so we can have two TVs up here.
I don't think I want to show my face yet.
All right. Get a mask.
I'll get. You know what? I might actually do that. Anyway, I mean, my birthday's coming up. I'll probably see if I can get my grandparents or something to help me out with buying a webcam.
I can send you the one that I got, and it's like $50. It's cheap.
All right, sweet. But what was I talking about? The ability systems is just like they force teamwork onto you. Like you cannot win fights if you're not on a team. It's just how it works. If you don't act, because shooting at each other, just straight up shooting at each other, that's good, but it doesn't really work out in this game, because I've gone into firefights where I just shoot at the enemy, and yeah, I'll down someone maybe, but it's not always going to work unless I have a teammate helping me, because it's just I don't know. I don't know how to explain it other than the fact that teamwork is so mandatory almost. I mean, clearly there's people that are really good at the game and can solo a fucking team fight.
Right.
But I don't know. I like it. That's all I can say is I like the game, which is rare for battle royales for me. I don't like them normally.
My question for you then: can you run it on PC?
Yes.
Is that
so.
what you're playing it on?
No, I'm playing it on console. But if you want to try it out, I will download it.
Okay, not trying to insult the game with this. What is the frame rate on this trailer?
That's the art style. That's just the art style.
It's that frame ratey?
It's just the art style. I'm pretty sure because this happened for me too. I think that's just the way it's supposed to be because they made the art that way.
Is it just for the trailer?
Yes, it's not
okay.
That bad.
It doesn't look as bad on stream, but full screened in my face, it is just. This is like 20 FPS, like 24 or 25.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, you actually get into it, it looks good because there's a video trailer that plays whenever you download it and it looks fine.
So were you playing on PC or just PS4?
Just PS4.
Have you tried it on your PC?
I have not because I felt I don't know. Someone said they tried it and he had to go through steps, and I was like, okay, I don't want to do that.
Okay, Mike, that's a good thing because if it was that frame rate on PC, I don't care how good the game is, I'm out.
Yeah, it doesn't. Or I don't think you can't download it from Steam. You got to use the Origin system launcher. So
if you download it on your PC and if it runs well, we ought to try it out.
Yeah, we could do a stream for it. I streamed actually I streamed a little bit of the PS4.
Yeah, okay.
The video is probably up.
Wait, you said 3-man teams, right?
It's 3-man only. Yes.
Let's get Mike in here.
We can get Mike in there.
Yeah, he literally just set him down to play.
Sweet.
Cool.
We'll stream it. We'll figure out a time.
Sweet. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna move on to our two favorite subjects then.
Oh, God damn it.
Florida Man and Florida Man.
Are you sure you're not gonna do your announcement though?
What, the YouTube thing?
Oh, I guess we did that, huh?
Yeah, we did. Good job paying attention there, Costello.
Yeah, it was. Let's move on.
Yeah, I'm not feeling super into Florida Man this time, so we're just gonna run over it real quick.
Oh, thank God.
If you've read the article already, Costello, you'll get that joke.
Yeah, I have.
Florida Man was arrested for attempting to run over his son with a pickup truck, who refused to take a bath. Florida Man, the ultimate couple. So Joseph Riley, 45, was seen by his neighbors inside the truck following his son down the street. Where TV reported citing the arrest report. The witnesses said that they called police after they heard screams and saw a vehicle accelerating at high speeds. The boy ran into the house for help and said his father was trying to run him over, according to the report. The boy, whose age was not revealed, allegedly said that he ran away from his father, who threatened to whip him with a belt when he refused multiple demands to take a bath. Riley appeared to be intoxicated and had trouble standing up by himself during a police interview. Riley was charged with domestic violence for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. He is being held at the, not going to pronounce that, county jail. It's just a fucking bath, by God. Yeah, so, two things here. One, don't try to run over your kid. Two, when your dad tells you to take a bath,
you should probably take a bath.
You should probably take a bath. It's a fucking bath. That kid's gonna grow up to do the same crazy shit his dad's doing.
Or shower. Whichever works. I don't take baths anymore.
Yeah.
Riley appeared to be intoxicated and had trouble standing by himself during a police interview, by the way.
I literally just read that.
Yeah, I know.
I fucking hate you.
I'm reading a comment who did that same, who just, I don't know. I don't get the point of comments that just have quotes of the thing.
Oh, is it like in the comment section?
Yeah, it's just a comment with quotes around that very thing. I don't get that.
The kid's probably 28. Yeah, don't think so. Or else they probably would have revealed his age.
Like would you really need to be told to take a bath when you're 28?
I like the response. LOL, too funny.
The fucking comments are so stupid.
Written by Puddintane, 19. That is not her age. She looks like at least 3 times that. Moving on. Florida best country. Next Florida man. This one's less bad. This is actually a video.
I would like to do this one.
You want to cover this Florida man
Yes,
topic? Go
because
for
it's
it.
my favorite topic, Dance Dance Revolution.
Yeah.
Florida man's dancing skills, or the lack thereof, were not able to get him out of a DUI charge on Tuesday, whatever the date was for this one. I wasn't there for it, so I wouldn't know. Deputies in Pasco County found Christopher Larson, 33, asleep at the wheel of his truck with his foot on the brake. After he was awakened, Larson began to get out of the truck, without putting it in park. Deputies were forced to jump in and stop the truck from moving. However, during the sobriety test, Larson began to dance while attempting to prove he wasn't drunk. The move was a fail, as deputies charged him with DUI anyway. And I would too if some man started to get out of the car and start dancing in front of me.
Honestly, I would have to give him a tip. So
Just a tip.
here is the video of this man dancing. Okay, here's a video of Stephen D. Sonwright, president and CEO of Mount Sinai Medical Center.
Oh.
Yeah,
Damn.
not sponsored. All right, here's
Wow.
the video.
Mount Sinai.
This man's my hero. Like all Florida man is.
Well, obviously.
Is it that hard to walk in a straight line that you gotta dance?
When you're drunk, yes.
Alright, are you complete with the exercise?
I don't usually dance
You're
at
not
all.
Complete? Okay, continue until you feel
Even when drunk.
completed.
Like this. He starts walking normal and slowly starts waving his arms more and more.
I can see what he's trying to do. It makes sense, you know?
What, entertain them so they won't realize that you can't walk right?
No, it's more like, here, look at me. I can do this by dancing. Aren't I good?
Yeah. Dude, like, honestly, I couldn't have given that guy a ticket. Like, let him go home. Let him kill
Sure.
someone on the
Okay,
way.
Go ahead and stand over here again for me.
Like,
I could get what he's trying to go for, but he did it so bad.
I don't know, man. He's really good at what he's doing there. I mean,
Yeah.
there's that one video of a guy who he was a magician who got pulled over, and the cops asked him to do some tricks to prove that he was sober, and he did. Like, the dude performed well. Like, he wasn't, like, they let him go because if he was drunk, he wasn't enough that affected him, obviously, because he was pulling off some crazy shit. So they're like, okay, cool. All right. And with that, we're down to Costello's video.
Yay.
You didn't send it in the link share thing, Costello.
Because I don't want to make an account.
You don't have to make an account. I haven't made an account on there.
Then I don't know why you can do it and I can't.
Because you suck.
Probably.
I can't remember the name. I can't even
Send
remember the
link
name
share.
of the site, but I'll find it because we're a professional.
Just
This is why
fucking
I
do it.
told you to send that shit earlier, Costello.
Well, fuck you, man. I didn't want to.
Yeah, I told Costello to send it previously, but
And I
he
said
said
no.
he said
No
no
spoilers.
because he didn't want to spoil the video for me.
That's true. I didn't want. It's a good video. I don't want you to have any information about it other than watch it just now. Now send me the goddamn link.
My name is Fantastic Dugong. All right.
Wow.
Copy. Sorry, guys. We're really professional here. Blame Costello.
Fantastic goodong, more like.
There's the link. Let me go ahead and pop this video in there. Pasty
Acceptable
paste.
venison, huh?
Do what?
Acceptable venison.
Acceptable venison. All right.
We're ready when you are.
I have no idea what this is.
Oh, you'll
Flex
love it.
Trek.
Is good enough, right? You had it for
Wait.
years, and it always
We've
seemed
already
shit
watched
the
this.
job done.
No, we haven't.
It never let you down. Yeah, your old backpack is good enough, right?
I
Wrong.
regret.
Yeah, that is world-renowned naturalist and lecturer, the outdoor ultimate enthusiast, Steve Clymer. And yeah, that pack he's wearing is the Archwood Flex
It's just a
Trek
different
7 trillion.
product with the same ad.
YVR-M series Magnum package.
Oh my god.
Climber. Depending on the conditions, I wear any and all of the Archwood Flex Trek packs.
What about the Stealth SAS Flex Day Pack Easy Breeze
Why?
Edition?
You just get stuck looking down.
I can't think of why anyone would want this pack. Oh, of course, unless they wanted features like the Rigitech hand strut stabilizing stiffener rod, J series, dynamics with rapid
Should be
access
used so a mom can find her
turbines,
child.
Nitro Hyperflex enforcement construction. What about the Black Geyser Perfect Storm Edition I-Series? You
How much time do they put into making these just for this video?
neutralize the elements.
I don't know, but I hope they enjoy
Does
it.
Steve Clymer wear a backpack that he doesn't know is better than anybody else's? I don't think so. Once upon a time, you had a pack that you thought was good enough. Well, once upon a time was once upon a time. Today is
What the?
not.
Once upon a time was once upon a time. Today is not.
The Archwood Flex Trek 37
Oh my
trillion
God.
and start pounding away
He's just
at
punching a
Mother
rock.
Nature.
Hell yeah, dude.
This is Steve Clymer, world-renowned naturalist and lecturer, the outdoors ultimate enthusiast.
It sucks that they're just photos this
Sometimes
time.
the terrain can be quite challenging.
Okay, here we go. Oh, it's a video we already saw.
These are times when I want qualities like durability, flexibility, and of course, comfort.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
bye.
Devour the terrain. You deserve it.
Ugh.
When you're out on the edge, you want to have the edge. Humiliate your surroundings with the Archwood Flex Trek 37 trillion. Believe me, they'll feel it when they have that up their ass.
Oh my god. If you guys don't know, we watched a previous very similar ad, but it was actually a video. These were just like fucking pictures for the most part.
That wasn't what we watched wasn't an ad, but we watched was about Steve Clymer.
Yeah, it was an ad for Steve Clymer's backpack.
No, it was just Steve Clymer.
Steve Clymer was
Never watched
awesome.
it. Steve Clymer is awesome. He wasn't. There's no was. He
Wait,
is.
he lived from that fall? Cool.
Yeah, man.
Well, I think we're at the end of our stream.
Which is good
Yes, because I'm tired.
because I get to do this.
You celebrate the fact that the stream is ending?
Well, I get to do that. So
You could do that at any point in the stream. What do you mean by you get to do
Nah.
it? Oh my god, I hate you. But my
yeah. Well, if you hate me so much, then why do you have a boner?
good point. It's called a hate boner. I get them frequently, especially whenever I
have you
see
not
any
seen-
when I get on
have you
Discord and
ever
see
seen-
any message by Seymour. Just throbbing hate.
He's underage.
I'm making a joke that he's a fucking prick.
I got it.
Okay, look in the private Discord and look at the latest thing he posted and tell me it doesn't just make you hate him more.
Oh.
Do you see what I mean? Look at anything he posts and you'll be like, Seymour, why?
What the fuck?
Here, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. This. He just posted this and said, me and my homie. No context.
Hot.
But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end it here. Yeah, if whenever the YouTube thing comes around, if I decide to do it, like I said, it's gonna take a lot more work on my end. Thank God this isn't the 18 plus channel, because then I could see it. But whenever that comes around, if it does, I'll let you guys know in the Discord. I might also mention it on the next podcast, but it's probably not going to be before the next one. I have a lot more work to do before then.
Yeah, like getting the rest of our videos out.
Yes, that is one thing.
By the way, guys, right now we are on episode like what, 20?
16.
16, and the only ones up on 1 through 10.
Yes, episodes 1 through 10 are on YouTube.
Got it.
Because I'm bad at that. But I'll try to get them all uploaded. I'll go ahead and do at least 11 tonight. But I'll eventually get more consistent with it. I hadn't caught up all the way when I did 1 through 10, because we were on like 12 at the time. 12 or 13. But I'll try to get more consistent with it. It's hard, man. My schedule does not let me do shit. Getting the time to stream is hard. I mean, even like things on schedule, like a Sunday podcast.
It's always on schedule. What do you mean?
Well, like I actually have I had a contract job I need to do, fixing up an arcade machine at a cabin, and I'm basically having to put it off all the way until Wednesday.
Fun?
Yeah, and that's because of I have this today. I have the thing with Perk tomorrow doing the Nuzlocke thing. And then Tuesday we have to go to the store, get groceries, shit like that. So yeah. Free time is not easy for me to get, let alone to take the time to upload, on YouTube, like a 3-hour upload. Get all my links set, all that kind of stuff.
I mean, if you just send me the videos, I could probably...
I mean, it wouldn't be easy to send. I'll have to send you all the links and stuff. It'd be easier for me just to do it than it would be for me to send you all the stuff.
Well, it's a click of a button, almost.
Not really. I have to edit out the, usually the beginning and ending of it. And then getting the video, finalizing it and publishing that video as an MP4 usually takes about an hour or so. Then I put it on YouTube, which takes about 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah,
so we do long podcasts.
You don't necessarily have to babysit it the whole time.
Oh, no, I don't. I know that. But then, I have to do the description and the title and that shit, which isn't too bad.
Dude, the description doesn't
I
matter.
know. It just takes time, and I'm lazy. But I'm going to get better with it if I can. I said that last time, but I also wasn't caught up last time. So when I get caught up, the goal is to be better with it. But hopefully the green screen stuff will get situated soon enough so I can stop worrying about that. Because right now, like every stream, I'm worrying it's going to fall over. Or I'm going to run over the light. I literally have a lamp on the floor right now.
Yeah, try not to do that.
Yeah, fires are great.
I love them.
We're going to go ahead and end it here on that depressing note. I'll get the YouTube upgraded better, and we'll get the other things set up. I will laugh the day that happens. I hope it doesn't. But yeah, guys, thanks for coming out. Like I said, I know it was a quieter one, as it was just me and Costello. But it wasn't as bad as the last podcast, where we were both dead.
Yeah, that one's going to be a boring one. I can't wait to rewatch it.
Yeah. I'm so ready to not upload that, or just put it on YouTube as this is the episode you don't watch, just title it that.
It's a good title.
Yeah. Or private it, so you only find it if you watch the playlist.
Okay, yeah, do that one.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that last bit there,
Be a part of our
Regret.
lost tapes.
Lost tapes. But, yeah, we're going to call it a night. Thanks for coming out, everybody. This will be on YouTube eventually. Oh, actually, there's one more thing I'd like to say, and I have to ask Costello as well. Are we still wanting to do the ad read thing with the viewers?
What were we doing again?
We had mentioned getting viewers, if they were wanting to do the ad reads for us pre-recorded.
Thought we were just doing that if they were in the Discord.
Well, yeah, like people in the Discord.
Oh, well then, yeah, of course.
Cool. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, that might come later down the road. We'll just give you...
You can use your bot and set up make it like a giveaway thing, like you're selected this time, so you can do it.
Yeah. And we'll basically give you a script and throw you underneath the bus. That'd be great.
Yeah, it's all... You don't get any time to practice. It's all on the spot, which is my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
Just put people under pressure, so... It'll be good.
Yeah, why not make someone really awkward?
It's my favorite thing. I mean, that was...
See, here's what's going to happen, though, is someone's going to win that, and then their intention is just to not actually show up for it, and so we're like, fuck.
Well, I'll just do it then.
All right. But thanks for coming out, everybody.
Fuck you for trying to do stuff.
Yeah. If you liked what you saw,
down
feel
for
free to leave a follow if you're here on Twitch, or subscribe if you're on YouTube. Follow the Twitter, all that shit. Check out Fanatical. Link is beneath on both websites.
Yeah, he actually posts on his Twitter. I don't.
Yeah, I actually do the twatter. I post a lot more things on there that you won't see on Discord.
Than I am.
I know, right?
I mean, I'm streaming every week now. I'm trying to get a schedule back up, but I've been playing so much Red Dead, and I don't think it's fun to watch Red Dead online.
You can just stream it anyways. I mean,
it's true, but like I want to be entertaining. I don't just
kind of what I do.
Being stupid.
That's kind of entertaining to me.
Yeah, well,
people come here to watch you be stupid. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but that's on podcasts when I'm willing.
That's when you're willing.
allow. I'm here to be chastised. Do it. Give me your worst.
Oh my god.
Joke's on you. You can't hurt me more than I hurt.
Yeah, not physically, because I don't even know where you live.
Well, yeah, that too.
But yeah, that's going out, guys. I've said that 1,000 times, so we're gonna actually end it this time. Have a good night.
See you around.